I'm with Greg Fitzgerald from security company Cylance, and it's just released a report called Operation Dust Storm. Let's find out some more. Greg, first tell us something about Cylance itself.
Thank you. Cylance is a cybersecurity company that we focus on endpoint security, threat research, and professional services to help organizations have a much stronger security posture.
And you've just released a report called Operation Dust Storm.
We have a threat research group, they're called the SPEAR team, which specifically researches what's going on in the cybersecurity market. Most cases looking for threat actors being active. In this particular case, our threat research team found a programmatic attack from a nation state on the country of Japan and their critical infrastructure. So in particular, what they found was that it's been going on for about 5 years, starting in 2010. They found the threat actors that are actually attacking US, European, and Asian countries and companies that then kind of translated to focus much more on Asia in the 2012-13 timeframe, and then in specific, 2015 focused primarily on Japan. What they've done is they have compromised the oil and gas, nuclear power, transportation, financial, and construction industries of Japan. Now, what that means by being compromised is it shows that they have entered the systems, the network and computing systems, and do not appear to be causing damage to those, nor extracting data, which only leaves us with one thought, which is that it's about espionage, and they're just watching to see what happens.
And where do we go from here?
Well, that threat is an ongoing activity right now. We have notified the Japanese CERT, the Computer Emergency Research Teams, upon which they are taking action with the identified entities and hopefully trying to take action to identify where those threat actors have penetrated specifically and hopefully remediate them out. We anticipate that we're actually finding more indications of how this compromise happened. So an interesting point. The threat actors have a ton of money. One, they sustained this for 5 straight years. 3, the sophistication level definitely shows that they have skills that are beyond the average hacker and attacker. And then 4th, and most importantly, they're going after specific targets that the common attacker, hacker, or even criminal mind wouldn't necessarily go after. So we anticipate that we're going to discover more around nation-state attacks. In particular, if we take even a look back over the past 3 or 4 years here, we have the United States government with the largest cyber attack in the history of the world with the Office of Personnel Management, which also discovered that there were nation-state that had attacked the United States. Cylance had produced with the same SPEAR research team a research group that was out of Iran, or basically associated with the state of Iran, that was called Operation Cleaver. In that particular report, we also discovered that the critical infrastructure of more than 15 countries in 16 industries and more than 50 companies had been compromised. And again, these aren't past tense. This is active compromises that we have notified the regulatory authorities to take action locally in those countries, but indeed they are still ongoing. I anticipate what we're going to find and producing another report forthcoming will be more specifics about how these attacks are happening, and to provide that disclosure to companies and the disclosure to these companies and to the governments as to the ways the attacks are taking place, so that we can take action to try to prevent them in the future.
So for the future, you're not optimistic about these threats?
Unfortunately not. Cylance as a company has a purpose, which is to protect every computer on the planet. Our intention in doing so is to take research like this that frankly other companies will charge and provide it for free. We believe that more information protects the world. We as a company provide a product, it's called Cylance Protect, which is designed to prevent the successful execution of malicious attacks on endpoints, whether they be a laptop, a desktop, a server, or a mobile phone. So obviously the future of where we hope will be is that the world is taking a proactive stance to prevent these attacks in the first place and relegate the cyber attackers to a much more reduced success rate.
Greg, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.